L&L. Woo, woo, woo. Never live show. It's hot, hot, hot. Taste the heat. I'm ready. Never live. Let's go. Never live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it, it's up. It's the love and live show. Love and live. It's the love and live. We be laughing, having fun. Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live. Love and live. Each day as if it was your last. Yep. Visit Love and Live Shots.com.
Hello.
Welcome in.
How is everybody doing?
It's relationship advice, everybody. So I hope you're ready for this wonderful relationship advice. Okay.
It's relationship advice here on the Love and Live Show.
Yes.
Every Wednesday here on the Love and Live Show, we take relationship related questions, talk about them, discuss them, have an open discussion, just do our thing.
Yes.
And if you guys haven't been here before, we appreciate y'all for coming. But y'all, a lot of y'all already know the drill.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and welcome some folks in, all right? And so with that being said, I guess we're going to start from the top here.
Yay.
And get this going.
Yay.
All right, we're going to go ahead and welcome in
Lita.
Lita said, how are you doing today?
How are you?
She said for dinner, she had just an apple.
Okay.
Oh, so she said, how are you doing today? And she's not hungry. She just had an apple. Okay,
all
good.
Right. That's good.
All right.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and welcome in some folks that stay entertaining. We've got House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. We got House of X in here. You already know how it goes. Now, this next person here, she be living her life. You know, it's a whole journey. Yes, we're going to go ahead and welcome in Liz B. Journey.
Hey,
Liz
Liz.
How you doing, Liz? What's going on? She said the heart. We appreciate you, Liz. And Lita says, how are you doing today, nephew, queen? She had some exercise class from this morning. She had breakfast, went to cinema. She was just giving us the whole rundown, her whole thing.
All right, okay.
Liz is sending love to the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Before we start on relationship advice, the first thing I want to talk about is in relationship is communication. So in any key of the relationship, and when we do these relationship advice, remember to communicate with whoever you are in a relationship with.
Absolutely.
That's including your partner, your business partner, your family, your friends, your cat, your dog, whoever, people down the street. Communication is the key. Because a lot of times when we do not communicate, we assume. And okay, Chris is going to get beat down. We assume, and you don't want to make an assumption because sometimes what people are thinking is not what you assuming they're thinking. So remember, communication is the number one key in relationship advice, period. Okay, let's just keep that down, period. If you don't have communication, your relationship in any form, shape, fashion, whatever, will probably have a lot of problems and struggles and will not work.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and get into the next person in here. We got Rooted in Essential Oils. Rooted in Essential Oils says, hey, love and live show chat fam.
Yes.
How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, Rooted in
How's
Essential
everything going?
Oils? Thank you for being here. All right. And as it is relationship advice, that you got that message out the way.
Yes.
All right. Communication is the foundation of every relationship.
Yes.
You know, you got to have that. That's the key part.
Yeah.
So with this first one here, okay, we're just gonna get into it. It's the one in the title. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have this situation. We've got a husband and a wife, and you know everything's been fine and dandy. You know, the wife was a little bit on the hefty side, and she wanted to lose this weight. This is what she wanted to do, and you know she wanted her husband to go in on a journey, but you know he's like, you know, I got all this stuff going on, I can't really do that. So she's on a goal to lose this weight. She's been working, and this has just been, you know, years over transformation. Everything didn't just snap into place.
Yeah.
But it's been years over transformation, and she just feels at a point. She lost this weight. She feels like she became a new person, and now she feels like it's might be time for a divorce. So, yes, that's the situation. You know, she feels like she's lost this weight. She's changed. This is a big change on her end, and she feels like there's been no growth on the end of her partner. Even though she's communicated that she wants certain things done, she feels like they should grow in a certain direction. Nothing has happened, and now she thinks she wants a divorce. What do you say for this? Let's get it, Queen.
Well, this is where I go right back to saying communication and how communication is very important. Just because you decided to make a change in your life doesn't mean that everybody else has made that change. That's what we assume, that if I'm on this path, you're just going to jump right on this path with me. Yeah. And that's not always what happens. And again, I'm not an advocate of any type of divorce. So I always say, you know, to each his own. You divorce, you do what you need to do. But sometimes you need to work on yourself and then work on the relationship with your partner. Just because you want your partner to do something does not mean that's what your partner is going to do. Yeah. If your partner would have told you to lose weight, that's not something you would have just jumped into doing. Matter of fact, you would have probably got more into hurt and then stayed in that.
Yeah, took it some type of way.
Yeah,
you
would have been like, really lost weight because so my thing is, he lets you do your journey and makes you feel good in your way. You should do the same for him. And I don't know, when we start doing new things and we start reaching new goals in our life, we feel like everybody should just jump on the bandwagon, and that's not the case. And I think you should really take your time, do things that couples need to do some more bonding.
Right there, you know. What? She gonna say to that, you know, I done gave him some years. Like I said, this journey wasn't just a snap into place. I gave him some time. He didn't want to jump ship with me. He didn't want to do what he was supposed to do.
But why does he need to just jump ship with you? Like I said, I've said this a lot of times in me and my husband's relationship. There was a time where I couldn't get Chris to go anywhere with me. I just was like, and I was like, I can't do this. And I'm not a person that likes to go a lot of places, but I'm just telling you, I was doing more than him. So I just one time just told him, I just can't do this. It's breaking me down. I'm not into this right now. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You do you. If you want to join, you're going to join. If you don't, you don't. Call it a day. And I just kept doing what I needed to do. And so then after a while, he realized she's always gone. I ain't spending no time with my woman. The best time for me to spend time with my woman is probably to go with her. And I don't know if that's how he truly felt, but pretty soon he just started going on the bandwagon with me and doing stuff with me and all that. But what a lot of people do is they will say that to their spouse, and then they expect it to be done in within a week or a month. Mm-hmm. Kristen started traveling with me until like a year, 2, 3 years later. but I kept doing what I was
regardless.
doing.
It wasn't getting
It wasn't
in the
like
way
I
of
couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I think we just told, oh, well, this is my husband or this is my wife, and if they don't do it with me, then it's over.
It's a problem.
And I don't think that's how it should be. And I think that's why a lot of people's marriages
have a problem.
Yeah, because we still communicate. I still, was at home. We watched TV together. We still do that. But if I was going to go somewhere, I was going. Pretty soon it got to the point where you're like, you don't ask me to go nowhere, because I did that a long time ago. And I told you. So I had to refresh his memory of, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to keep asking you to do something with me. When you're ready to do it, you'll jump on board.
Let's go ahead and get into some of the chat. We got some people in here. We're going to go ahead and welcome in. We've got not just any kind of file. We got the Bud Files. Bud Files in here saying hello, people.
Hello.
All right. Rooted in Essential Oil said, I'm at work in the bushes, fam, but I'm listening.
That's right.
All right. When you hear, what do you think? Because I think sleazy. Sleazy in this section. Sleazy said, Sleazy said, love and live. And then Sleazy said, wait. Oh, she changing up. She lost that weight.
Exactly.
Now she want to switch up on it.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. You can't just be doing that.
So he's throwing peace to the chat. We got somebody up in the place. We going to go ahead and welcome in Stay. Stay says hello. What's going on, Stay? And again, if you guys have any relationship questions, drop them down in the chat. But for this one here, like you're saying, I mean, I don't feel like that's right or justified. If just because you're changing doesn't mean your partner is going to make that same change, because people grow.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't understand is growth is not linear. One person can grow in one way and somebody else is going to grow in a different direction.
Exactly.
And that is upward or downward. You can grow downward or you can grow upward, but your growth is going to be different.
Exactly.
So though you might be growing in the fitness and your well-being and health, he might be growing financially. He might be growing in this way. He might be growing a business. There's a lot of different things that you don't think about. And so just because your growth is, let's say, the fitness, and maybe his growth is, he's playing in the garden, physical, actual growth.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you should, undermine what he has going on, and that your growth is so much bigger. And what you can do is try to really motivate him to grow in the same lane that you are. If you want him to do that so much, if you want him to be in your fitness journey, there's ways that you can motivate that instead of trying to force it, because the moment that you force things, it's a problem. And then it also comes to a point where you just got to realize some things are just not meant to be.
So is she wanting him to be fitness?
I mean, I don't know what she wants.
When you were saying that, I was making sure.
That's what it sounds like to me. I'm assuming that because
I think she lost a lot of weight. She got more energy. She want to go out and do things. She want to go dancing. She want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't been doing that the whole relationship. So he like, I don't want to do that. I want to watch the game. I want to play video game. I want us to sit and watch TV like we've been normally doing.
Yeah.
You lost weight. Now you want to do some things. I don't understand. But
exactly. Rooted in Essential Oil saying, I think you should just give it time. Don't jump to divorce just because you made a change. Give the other person a chance to make a change too.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's 1,000%. And understand the scale on the time too. Just because you took a year, 2 years, he might take 5 years. This might be a long-term thing. Everybody has their own pace, and I feel like, you should be understanding your partner in that.
But my thing is, you got that journey and you were cool with him until you lost weight.
Yeah.
So now you probably got this new energy. You probably got this new thing going on.
New breath of life.
And you want him to be on the same bandwagon with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not his journey.
Yeah,
that's your journey.
New Year's resolution with me.
Yeah, that's your journey. That's not his journey. So my thing is, maybe make it sound like it's fun or enjoyable or something like that. That's like, kind of reminds me of like when you see a couple, they maybe not been, they weren't Christians, and then one comes saved and the other, and then the other one's just forcing the other person to be saved and like just live your life.
Yeah.
Just still be the wife and do your thing right.
Yeah.
And let that person find God on their own. You know what I mean? I think people like to shove God in people's faces and like, God wants you to come on your own. You know what I mean? He don't need help from all of us. You know, he got this. You know what I mean? Just walk your life. So my thing is, walk in your life, what you want to do and stuff like that. And if your husband starts being like, dang, she's always gone, and she looking good, I'm gonna have to go. I might not want to go dancing, but I gotta make sure ain't nobody looking at my wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it might be something like that. It might not even be something in his style of like wanting to go out clubbing with you or I'm just making up what you want to do. But it might not be his style, but he'll do it because, okay, that dress is looking too sexy. And I'm gonna have to go with her and make sure ain't nobody else checking my wife out, you know, and then you can come back and, I had a good time, baby, it was great, and you can love and talk to him about your good time and all this. Pretty soon he'll be like, oh, okay, you having that much fun? Oh, yes. And then we was over here, and then I was dancing, I was salsa dancing. This guy was so funny, and he was like, what you doing dancing with this guy? Oh, don't worry about it, it was nothing, it was just dancing, just salsa. And then you think about what salsa is, and you be like, I'm going to salsa my way over the, I'm going to go with you salsa because I got to see what kind of salsa y'all doing and stuff like that. Pretty soon he going to know how to salsa because he going to be like, you only salsa dancing with me, you know. But, you know, if you're pushing him and forcing him and trying to change him, that's where you're wrong. Because he didn't force or try to change you. Don't force him to try to change him. You can't change anybody. They got to want to change on their own, period. You can give suggestions, you can give hints, you can explain things, but you cannot change anybody. And if you do feel like you need to change anybody, you fell out in love or you found somebody else. Those are I've been wanting to say that one for the longest, that you found somebody else, and so it's easier to say I want to get a divorce because this guy, I might not want him, but I want a guy that's now doing the things that I want to do, dance and all that. And then you gonna get somebody that probably dance and all that, but ain't got no job.
Different conversation right there.
It's all in the same thing, because you know you wasn't elaborate on the stuff.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
All I can do is just assume and make my own analogies to this because it doesn't make sense why divorce just popped up in your head because he ain't doing what you doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I get what you're saying. So stepping in to this next one, and again, if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. But with this one right here, she's having a problem. Okay, so boyfriend and girlfriend, they've been boyfriend and girlfriend for coming up on 6 years, and so, you know, she feels just like in their relationship right now, they're not in the same page. They're not on the same page. Let me say that. She wants kids. She wants all these different things, and you know, she figured, as far as they are in their relationship, she would at least be, you know, talking about the kid conversation. That's just her expectation. Yeah. You know, so this is something that she wants. She just feel like, you know, her boyfriend on the other end, he's just not on the same page with her. Like, you know, this is stuff that she wants, but in terms of a future, he's not really planning out the future or nothing. He's just kind of like living in the moment, I guess. So she wants to know if she should call it quits with him or should she continue to, you know, nurture their relationship and hope that it gets to that place. What would you say for her in that situation?
I don't know. Say it again.
So you got boyfriend and girlfriend. She feels like, you know, he's not thinking long term, but she's thinking long term, and they're 5 years, coming on 6 years into the relationship, and conversation like kids and stuff like that hasn't came up on his side. It's more just her bringing stuff like that up. She wants to know, should she continue and, you know, nurture the relationship, hope things swing into the position, or really what should she do?
I'm gonna say you pretty much dictate your relationship on both parties. The man dictates his part, a woman dictates her part. And I could tell by your conversation that you have never communicated anything further than what you guys have. Because there's no reason why we together 5 or 6 years. You guys know how I am about being a boyfriend and girlfriend for years and years and years. I just think it's a waste of my time, a waste of my thing. And that's my opinion. And I have a right to my opinion just like you have a right to your opinion. I'm just letting you know, from my point of view, your opinion, my opinion is you already dictated that. It's okay, I'm going to go with the flow. And now that you want to have a kid, why would he be talking about a kid? We ain't even talked about our future. Like, how we gonna bring a kid and we ain't even got the future down? Like, we ain't decided if we gonna buy a house together, we gonna live together for the rest of our life, we gonna get married. We ain't decided all that, but you just want to pop up this kid. And that's just because right now your maternal clock is ticking and you're like, hey, I'm getting older and I want to have a kid and I don't want to be old raising no kid.
Yeah.
So I want to have a kid now because that's the mentality that we be having. I'm just saying as women that we have this mentality. But now you want to throw it at him and he's like, where's this coming from? Like, why do I need to be? We ain't never had this conversation. We ain't never had pillow talk and talked about the future. So why is kids popping up? And that's where you are. So to say if you want to keep this relationship going, now is the time for you to have those pillow talks. Like, where do you see us in the future? Do you see being with me? Do you see us growing old together? Do you even see us married? Do you believe in marriage? Like, you might not even believe in marriage. And then you can throw in the kids. But you throwing in the kids and we ain't got these other stacks lined up. Like, let's line up all the stacks that we want before we do it. Like,
we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶 Davis. 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶 Davis. She says, hey, Love and Live show.
Hey.
And everyone in the chat,
Yes.
how you doing, 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶? Now, Stay says on the topic, talk to that man.
Yeah.
Communicate. A real man will tell you where his head is. Believe him. Then make your decision to go. Walk on. Be gone.
Exactly. Stay
said
said it way
shenanigans.
better than I did. Thank you, Stay, because I'm going to just tell
You
you.
know, I think in a situation like that, I mean, like, you feel like the person is not on the same page.
Yeah.
Again, like you say, you're talking about kids. If you haven't talked through, you know, what y'all even gonna do, what's y'all plan? Are you getting married? Stuff like that, you know, like, how are you supposed to know there is any certainty in a relationship, you know?
Exactly.
So I think, again, you should be able to talk about that. And if you can't have those discussions, then we just talked about in the start, communication is the foundation. You know, if you don't have that part, and it's cut off and there's no communication at all and no energy put forth on that horizon at all, then, you know, it might be time to, again, be gone. Walk on, be gone, as Stay said.
Yeah, the shenanigans.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm agree with Stay and Elia, and mine was really long-winded, so, yeah, I agree with that 100%. And it goes back to the start of this live communication.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about this one, okay? We got an ex situation going on here. And so, you know, we've got an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Things was going good. You know, they broke off actually on good terms and continued to foster a nice friendship. No lines were ever crossed, nothing like that. And so, you know, as their friends, you know, they're hanging out, doing other things, going around with friend groups, stuff like that, you know, just doing normal friend stuff. But then he blocked her. And so, you know, she was like, okay, we're friends, everything's cool, you know, that I didn't know her stuff. Blah. So they've been together. Well, they were not together for a long time. So they've been friends for a while, okay? And so coming to find out, he decided to block her over something that happened 10 years ago. So he found out something while they were together, a certain part of their relationship. Some truth was revealed to him. And even though they're not together now, he decided he's cutting that off.
Oh.
And he blocked her on everything, can't get a contact or nothing. And the only reason that she found this was through a friend. And, you know, it was just something minor that happened in their relationship. But because it wasn't the truth, he decided, walk on, be gone, as Stay said. How do you feel about this situation? Do you feel like it's just? Do you feel like, you know, how do you feel? Do you feel like that's justified on the guy's end to block over something that happened that long? I mean, you can't really do nothing because it already happened, so you can't really tell her nothing. But, you know, do you feel like that was right, you know, for that to happen? Is that something you would do personally? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I don't know what the situation is because it depends on the situation. I'm going to just tell you.
So she had lied about something in their relationship while they were together. Mind you, again, this is something that happened 10 years ago. So
it don't matter. It's new to him.
Exactly. So do you feel like that's justified? You know, something that happened so long ago, you've transitioned from a relationship to now just being friends. Do you think you can continue the relationship? Let's say this, okay? let's say somebody cheated on you. You found out that they cheated on you and you're friends with them now. Do you think you can continue the relationship?
I don't know. In that sense of somebody cheated on me.
Yeah.
And we broke up, and now we're friends. I'm mad.
Okay.
Because I just found out,
Mhm.
and I'm like thinking that you had my back this whole time. You love me. We just didn't work out. You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
like a backstab kind of thing.
Yeah.
You feel
So
like that,
you
know?
took away what I thought was
Secure
you were my
foundation.
safety zone, and then you took my safety zone away when I found out, oh, you cheated on me. So you like everybody else. And then my dumb buddy sitting up here being your friend after you done cheated on me. Well, I'm done. Like, I would think I need time, excuse me, time to let it go. Like, I need time to, because I just learned about it. So it wasn't like I learned about it then, and I'm not as mad as I would be in that relationship, but I think I was more hurt. Like, example, nothing kind of the same, but my first husband was like my best friend. So when he cheated, you did more than if anybody else would have cheated on me, because we were friends.
Yeah.
And when you had a situation when you got a girl pregnant and you told me, and we broke up, I understood.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you be able to tell me that this is too much for you? You jumped in too much. Not saying it wasn't gonna hurt me, but I don't think it would have hurt me as much as it did as you're cheating.
You were just communicating.
Yes, and sometimes that cheating, I don't care if it's 10 years, 20 years, all those things rush in as I wasn't good enough. Maybe our breakup wasn't really the way it was supposed to be. Maybe we would have been together if you wouldn't have cheated. I mean, there's all these things that come into your mind. Yeah. So for me, I kind of understand the guy needs a break. Let him have his break. And really, you don't have nothing to say about it, because if he don't want to be your friend, he don't want to be your friend. You can't do nothing about it anyway.
Okay. Well, Sleazy said, feel like dating is complicated.
Whew.
You know, yeah, and I think
that's why I don't want to be dating Sleazy. I tell you. I'm glad I'm married, because
we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. He's back and he's better. He got a new name on him. We got Eric Weaver. He said, hey, how are you doing today, everyone?
Yes.
Came through with a thumbs up. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Formerly known as Gamer Bro, formerly known as Chocolate Bro. We got Eric Weaver in this section. So, yeah, like you're saying, you know, like, the wound is still fresh. You know, regardless of anything. You know, you could do something 20 years ago. And if I just find out, you know, my reaction is now, because I didn't find out that long ago.
And just because we broke up don't mean anything. And I like what Stacey said.
Yeah, she said, you know, don't take away my decision and expect me to be cool. Hashtag Team Petty.
Well, we know Stacey's petty. Don't play with her now.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's really beyond. It's not even a petty thing. I mean, like,
no, because you really took away
that's true. Yeah,
his ability to
discern.
have an opinion.
Yeah, because, like, all right, let's say whatever you did was the last straw.
Yeah.
You know, we could have been at a point in our relationship while we was together where this was kind of the make or break moment. And so now, you know, you done took this make or break moment and fast forwarded to, you know, however many years we're not together, but we're still friends. That still was a make or break moment. So, you know, that's you know, that still stands the same.
Yes.
And yeah, you know, then again, the foundation, communication wasn't communicated, and then again, a lot of people want a sense of security in a relationship. If you're not giving them that, you're not. How am I supposed to trust you? You know, it's communication, but it's also trust too. You know, you want to be able to trust that this person has your best intentions. Trust that they're not going to do what they just did to you. So I think that comes into play as well. We're gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got. No. Tamika Davis, we already welcomed her. I'm sorry. She was just saying hello to House of X. We're going, some folks that stay entertaining. Okay, they were saying hello to us. That's what I was seeing. Okay, so sorry about that. House of X, hello. How you guys doing?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is that situation.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to agree with that situation. Because you got, you know, like I said, those are things that if you shocked. Like, I know, like, if you are friends with your ex and you see him or her dating somebody else and how they treating them better, you're even though you guys are friends, you be like, well, why didn't you treat me like that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you, do that for me? Those are things that you would think would happen, but you don't because you don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you miss that. And so you just saying, I found out you lied. Well, we got problems.
And Stacey said, and don't say, at least I told you.
At least I told you now.
Yeah. That phrase always results in domestic violence.
Yes, because that be some times when you want to throw it in.
And House X say, you in the pool.
So we're going to in the pool. But before we go to that, I also wanted to state that in our Buy Me a Coffee, we uploaded a digital coloring book that you can purchase on our Buy Me a Coffee. And I hope you guys go to our Buy Me a Coffee and check out our digital coloring book. And when you go to it, go to extra, click the extra button, and it will show you it's only one thing in the shop. And it is the digital coloring book. So please check our coloring book out.
All right. Facts plus tax. All right. So we're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got Alvin Watkins. Alvin, what's going on? He said, hey, everyone. What's popping with that? And, Eric, we reset. I am not friends with none of my ex-girlfriends. I forget what they did to me. But he ain't going to be friends with none of them. It's just not that type of party. I don't mind being
friends because usually sometimes what I realize, and this took me a long time to realize it is, if we're not together, that means we weren't supposed to be together. And it probably wasn't meant for us to have ever dated anyway. But if you didn't hurt me, we cool. You know what I mean? We cool. You hurt me, and it feel like it was intentionally hurt. Because sometimes people hurt you, not even trying to hurt. But intentionally hurt me, I'm done with you. I just don't want to be bothered. Yeah. And sometimes I used to try to make it work because I was trying to be the bigger person. And I realized that's just stupid, Lenore. You ain't the bigger person. Let it go. You can let people go. You can, hey, I see you. Hey, how you doing? But you don't got to kick it with them. Because I used to try to kick it with people, and I was like, this is too much. It took me a minute to get that. Like, it took me a minute to
get to that point
in that head, because I was trying to be like, why can't we just be friends?
Okay. So for this next one, we got a marriage, and it's been a long marriage, and this is just kind of fresh for him, so he just doesn't know what to do. We got a marriage of coming strong about almost 10 years, and he recently just uncovered that his wife had an affair. And so they talked about it, everything is cool, but he still has this uncertainty, like, how do I know that she truly ended it? I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air with that, like, she still might be moving around, and I don't know. So his problem is coming to terms with that fact. He uncovered the affair, and even the way he found it wasn't like she just came up to him and said, I'm having an affair. He caught her in his way. Didn't catch her in the act, but he caught on and confronted her, and she did say, okay, this is what happened. But as that's been uncovered, again, he's still kind of like, all right, in his mind, this was very wrong. This did happen. He processed that. He got through that grieving period, but still, he can't beat that feeling of, is it really over? How do you feel? What would you advise for him at that time? And just that. And Alvin said to whatever before he said exactly. But yeah, with that one, husband uncovered his wife had an affair, but he still feels uncertain. He don't know if the affair is truly over. What would you recommend for him? Prayer. Okay.
I mean, literally, because I know if he accepted it and you doing this forgiveness.
Yeah, like he wants to move past it.
It is literally going to always be something that's in the back of your mind. It's always going to be something that is there because you didn't even realize it this time until it was just, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always say prayer because you need to have sanity because right now anything's going to pop in your mind. So I can't say for you to go off your emotions because right now your emotions going to always tell you, you know, she's still cheating. Oh, she's going to the grocery store, but she spent a longer time in the grocery store than normal. Oh, she went over to a friend's house. Is she really going over to a friend's house? So you're going to always have those thought process. So to me, it's one of those things that I say prayer, counseling. Those are the things that I would say to do because literally.
Yeah, you're going to need some aid and you know, it's kind of hard to work internally and within yourself at that time because, again, your emotions is haywire. Like, this did happen. You know that it just happened. But now you're trying to accept things. And now that you're trying to work in that's a whole different field. And, again, like you're saying, some counseling. Of course, prayer. But some counseling to really understand, okay, how should I move forward to actually truly get past that? You might need somebody to talk to.
It's going to be a couples counseling.
Yeah, no, it is. It's both. You know, it's not just
you
one.
You need to know what her thought process is. You need to know truly
why that happened.
Why she even cheated. What was her purpose?
Why that happened.
Like, what was going on? Let's see what Stacey said.
Stacey said, you know, that is a 100% personal decision. Other people can't tell you to leave or stay with this one, but she said yes, pray. Yes. We're going to go ahead and welcome somebody in. She's saying, hey, queen.
Hey, king.
Come on now, queen. Don't you touch her song. We got Unbiased LLC. We got Unbiased. She said, hey, Queen Lenore, King, Elia, and chat. She's working but running us. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And she also says, hello to all at once. Okay. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Super Rainbow Queen. She said checking in saying hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's going on, Super Rainbow Queen? How are you doing today? And while you're in here, if you guys have any relationship-related questions, drop them down into the chat. Right now, we're talking about the husband who just uncovered his wife having an affair. How does he come to terms with it and not feel like, you know, things can still be happening? So, yeah, I think that is very true. I wouldn't say closure. You just want that understanding. Like, why did this happen? And can you continue with this happening? You know, there's just, if that hasn't been talked about, then that needs to be talked about.
It can be talked about. It's not going to give him the satisfaction that he wants because even though he said he forgave her and is trying to move on, it's now like, I don't know what caused this and how do I know it's not going to be caused again? How do I know you're not even still with the person because you weren't woman enough to come and tell me I caught you. You know, pretty much I figured it out my own. So I don't have that, you know, trust in you at this moment because you took away your trust. Yeah. So wanting him to trust or believe you is now out the window. And for some reason, when a person is cheating or whatever the case may be, oh my gosh, it's all tilted, y'all there. So you want him, a cheater wants them all of a sudden, please trust me and believe me, but you've been lying this whole time. So why would I now be trusting or believing anything that you have to say? Yeah. So that's just where I'm at with the whole conversation, and I'm not getting these on right. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. Alvin said, yeah, no, I'm not friends with my first ex-boyfriend. Not doing that. Stay's coming through singing a jingle saying, what I need from you is understanding.
Go ahead, sing that escape song, Stay. Sing that song, yes. Because you don't know, and that's what I say, people cheat and do these things, and they want somebody just to automatically believe them, and you can't. You took away their trust. You took away, now it's like, as a cheater, you have to now build the trust up. And he has every right to feel the way he feels, and as long as he's stating it, he's doing a good job of it. But now you guys need to do counseling, and he needs to do a lot of prayer.
Yeah. So this next one here, she was just proposed to, not too long ago, and now, they're doing that. They engaged. Everything is cool. But, as she's engaged, she's becoming more integrated with the family, getting to know the size and everything like that, Now she's actually coming to a lot of the family functions, just trying to intertwine, become as one with all that, get married, get ready for that marriage life and everything. But one thing she realized, she just can't stand his family. All right, she just can't. You know, she don't like the mom, she don't like the dad, and she especially don't like his cheating brother.
Ooh.
And so this is what she's faced with. You know,
Is this her boyfriend?
This no, it's not her boyfriend. This is her. Well, they're
Her
engaged.
husband?
They're
Oh, they're
engaged.
Fiance,
They just
okay.
got engaged, so she's now getting it. She knew the family from here and there, but now she's like, okay, I'm at the function.
Yeah.
Now I'm having conversations.
Yeah.
Now I'm piecing things together, and I'm like,
Ooh.
And then the brother is cheating, like, and he got a wife.
Ooh.
You know, she's just not feeling all of that, and she wants to know, okay, I don't like his family. Is that gonna hurt our relationship? She's kind of faced with all these different questions because she does want to get married. Of course, they did get engaged. She did say she wants to get married, but she just can't stay in the family. So, what would you recommend for her in that position? And Stacey said, "Ooh, I hate meeting the family." So let's get into that. How do you feel about that situation?
One thing I would honestly start stating is your relationship, like going into marriage? Are you knowing what marriage is? And does he know what marriage is? Because when you get married, there's this thing in the Bible that says you leave your father and mother and join together with your husband, your wife. So my thing is, do you guys know those standards? Because his brother cheating on his wife has nothing to do with him. Absolutely nothing to do with him. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can't look at that because you got to look at the man. Now, if the man is kind of part of the crazy family, then you can look at it. You can be like, well, you act just like him. You know, you can do that.
You can analyze that a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you do this? And
Yes.
then, is this because that's a different conversation. But
Exactly.
just assuming just off the back of things is a little,
And I don't know what the purpose of it, why you don't like the mom and dad. Because if the mom and dad is agitating you or nitpicking on you or something like that, then the fiance should know, and then know how you feel before he even proposed to you. Really, So he wouldn't even have proposed to you, knowing how you feel about the family. People go in assuming that things are going to change.
Yeah.
And if people don't put things in place ahead of time, you don't know. And sometimes you can't. Like when I got married, I didn't know Chris's family. So I got married and then I met his mom and then I met his brother.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Stacey says speak Lenore.
And so you don't know. So my thing is, you look at his character, you look at who he is, and is he really for you? Does he have your back? Is it that he has his family back, or does he have your back? You know what I mean? Because then you kind of know how he's taking place of it. Because if he's not showing you husband material now, then you don't want to go into marriage thinking all of a sudden he's going to know how to be a husband, because he's not. He needs to know how to communicate with you. He needs to know, okay, my mom and dad is doing this. Mom, dad, this is the woman I love. So if you're not going to get it together, you won't be seeing us.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's including me. I'll come once in a blue, but I'm not going to be really just going anywhere without my wife, because that's my rib. That's my heartbeat. That's my one, We joined it together as one. So she hurt, I hurt. So if you attacking my wife, you're actually hurting me, your son. And I think when she can get that, the parents can get that in their head, the mother and the father can get that in their head, that's all right. But a lot of times, men or women who are in this position don't know how to respectfully check their family.
Yeah.
Including their parents. And so I can just say, like, when I had issues with my mother-in-law, Chris stayed out of it. And Chris is one of those people where anger builds and then he explodes, where I'm like, I'm going to tell you how I feel every step of the way, so there's no explosion. If I explode, you knew it was coming, because I done told you 20 million times how I felt. Now I'm exploding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where Chris, you thinking he's cool the whole time, and then he explodes, and you be like, what happened? But so what he did was just allow me to deal with his mama, And I just dealt with her. Like, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect our house. You know, and he just stood by me the whole time. And then when he got mad, they exploded. And then I have to be like, go talk to your mama. You know, that's your mama. You know, so we had that
Still
thing.
keeping them grounded.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, throughout our relationship and our marriage, me and her became really great. And I know I was like her best daughter. Well, I was her only daughter. But I was her best daughter, you know, to have. And we had that love relationship, and we had that mother and daughter arguments and stuff like that. So it was no longer that I was just Chris's wife. I was now her daughter, and now we having mother-daughter arguments. You know what I mean?
We're going to go ahead and get to the chat. We got to welcome somebody in. She's in it. You already know. She come through thugging. We got Mom 27 thugging.
It's the Thuggish Ruckus Band.
Come on now.
It's the Thuggish Ruckus Band.
All right, come on. Go off.
It's the Thuggish Ruckus Band. I'll leave the rest of the game time.
7 thugging in. She said,
Yeah.
She was agreeing with that 100. She was feeling
yeah,
that.
because you gotta, I mean, those things is like, I don't know what it is. Parents have this thing where, and I think we all do, but we all know how to do it differently. Mm-hmm. But they feel like this is my child, and ain't nobody ever good enough for your child, or you taking the child away from them and all that. And my thing is, you got to have a different mindset. You got to have a different outlook, and you got to let your child make their own decisions. One thing I know, like even with my boys, I don't be liking the girlfriends they be bringing over. I be like this. And then their girlfriend be like, Mom, and I be like, what? Am I this child now? Yes, and my daughter don't like nobody calling me mom, but yeah, hey baby, because they gotta figure out what they like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even if I do like the girl, say I do like the girl, they don't be staying with the girl that I like. So either way, I just let my children make their own decision in their relationship, in their life, because at the same time, I had to remember, I had to make my choices, and my mom never stood in my way, even if she was like this. What are you doing with him? And I'd be like this. But Mom, he's mine. He's mine, Mom. Look at him. Isn't he cute? She was scratching her head trying to figure out things, and I appreciate that, because then I was able to acknowledge what was good for me and what was not. One thing that I could say with my mom, she's always encouraged me to, and told me my worth. So if nobody else told me my worth, my mama always told me my worth. And my stepdad, which was really my real dad, told me my worth and told me what guys would say and all that. So even though I might have made a lot of stupid choices, I always had in the background, he ain't the one for me. He ain't the one for me at all. So I've learned that, and I think parents should let their kids learn those things and have those guidance in there. But, like I said, if you get married, you can leave that family alone. If your parents ain't getting along with you and your wife or your boyfriend, husband, you can leave them alone. And I'm not going to say boyfriend. Your wife or husband, if your family is not getting it along with them, that's fine. Do not sit there and compare, because his brother is cheating on his wife, that maybe he's going to cheat on me. Because Chris's brother wasn't nothing but a cheater. And I saw how he acted. I was like, I see his game. He got a good game. And then I even knew in my head, he could actually do better if he nailed it this way. But I never told him, because I never even wanted him to do that to the women. But in my head, it's like, you can really nail what you're doing without even doing it, and you don't even have to be with these girls, because what he did was just so smooth. But Chris was never a cheater. He never hit me. He never did any of that stuff. So anything that his brother did, it never fell on Chris, because they separated and did their own thing, and what worked for them worked for them. You know what I mean? So don't be you. Yeah, you can be like, I can't, and you can tell the brother, why are you cheating on your wife? Stop holding your tongue. Why are you cheating on your wife? That's your wife. That's your rib right there. You dogging yourself. The more you cheat on her, the more you cheating on yourself. You dogging yourself. And best believe, if she find out you cheating, she gonna cheat. You won't never know, but she gonna cheat back on you. So give them the 411. Let them know. But people put too much in the family stuff. And if you don't like the family and you already told the man and he proposed to you, why are you wasting your time talking to us about what you should and shouldn't do? He knows that you don't like him.
Well,
now, if you didn't tell him.
That's a different conversation.
There
Now,
you
you
go.
was going through the steps, and Stay said, I explode on step 1. Okay, that's what you got to understand with Stacey.
Stacey said she was done on step 1. I'm sorry, Stacey. You know, Stacey, I got to listen to Stacey. Stacey be knowing some things, but yeah. That's my feeling, because I always look at things differently, and I know that, like, there's so many parents, I just be looking at that, and I just shake my head, because I'm like, y'all putting too much on family. You know what I mean? Family ain't like it was back 40, 50, 60 years ago. Family is not the same. So you putting too much into it. Family used to just let you do what you do, even if they didn't like them. They, you guys watched, what was it? This Christmas, I think it was. The one with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And the sister didn't like the husband, but you didn't realize the whole family didn't like the husband, and the wife and the mother finally at the end said, "Who I got rid of one son-in-law that I didn't like." And you know what I mean? So it was like they kept it to themselves. You know what I mean? And she never made that husband feel like he wasn't wanted. He wasn't a part of the family. He never did that. And we don't do that. We feel like you need to do what I tell you to do, or it's over. And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
We got to welcome somebody in. We got my mother. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Mother Earth Consultant. Okay. We're going to welcome in Mother Earth Consultant. She said, "Hey, everyone. Looking good, son. Thank you." Mom 27 Thuggin. She said, "Hey, y'all."
Hey.
She said, "Right." We're going to go ahead and welcome in
Elijah is great.
Mom 27 was Thuggin was laughing. Mother said, "Don't forget to hit the like button." All right.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and welcome in Gigi and Bonnie.
Hey.
Welcome in. It's nice seeing y'all
How
in
you
here. They said, "Hey,
doing?"
guys. Glad to see y'all back on YouTube. We got to check y'all out." They said, "Happy New Year."
Yes, Happy
New
Year
to you as well, Gigi and Bonnie. It's nice seeing y'all in here in the chat.
Exactly.
All right, Mother. She said, "Hey, chat. I hope everyone is doing well." So let's get into this next one here. Okay. This person is having a problem because they feel their partner is not understanding something. Something that's very key.
Okay.
Between family and personal. Okay.
Okay.
So let me break this down to you. You know how you buy something and you be like, "Okay, I bought this for the family."
Yeah.
You buy some toilet paper. That's for the family.
Yeah.
You might buy some food. Okay, you put it in the fridge. That's for the family. Okay.
Yeah.
Personal, that's just for you. I'm buying you a gift.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got into an argument. Everything just kind of became a problem because the partner came through talking about, I buy this, I buy that. I'm buying. I do nothing but buy for you.
Yeah.
I'm doing all this stuff for you.
Yeah.
And the other one is like, okay, listen, you buying some toilet paper, some cleaning products, some napkins. That's not just for me. That's for everybody. That's for us. That's for me and you.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the problem. The partner is, feels like it got into a point where they talking about my supposed partner. So this is a big argument. But it's their partner. They feeling like they're not understanding this division between, family, kind of household stuff.
Yeah.
And personal gifts, doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
What would you do to help both of them in this situation? Well, not even both of them. What would you recommend for this situation? Let's get into it.
Household stuff, first of all, is for the household.
Yeah.
So you buying toilet paper, dish soap, hand soap, paper towels, all that's household stuff. When somebody's saying, "I want you to buy me something personally," that means I want you to be thinking about me when you're out and about, when you just on occasion, even if you just came in here with one rose, just to know that you're thinking about me, that I mean something to you, is what that person is really wanting. And on the end, why are we arguing?
Yeah.
This is stuff where you just have a conversation, like, I would just really love it, like, if you could just, not on just my birthdays and holidays, but just once in a blue, Just think about buying me something here and there.
Yeah, it's the approach.
Because it is. If you come at me, I'm coming back at you. However you coming at me is how I'm coming. And even if I come at you a certain way, you might come back at me and be like, well, I do this and this and this. And you just sit quietly and let them get it all out and say, yeah, that's household things that we all deserve in this household. We all need to wipe our behinds. We all need to do these things. I'm talking about you just thinking about me personally on a personal note. Like nothing else. Because usually, and I don't know because you did not specify if it was a man or a woman, but usually women, when we go out and about and we in love with our man or whatever like that, we buy stuff, we just see something. Oh, he likes this, such and such. We don't even like it. But you know what? He's just been such a good man. I'm just going to go ahead and buy this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then the man feel like, it ain't no holiday, it ain't this, and I don't pay the rent, I don't pay this, and you should be just happy. No, because we want to know that you're thinking about us
outside of everything.
This is stuff you need in the house.
Essentials.
So regardless if I'm here or not, you still need toilet paper, you still need electricity, still got to pay the rent, you still got to get hand soap paper. That don't have nothing to do with me personally, because you need this regardless if I'm here or not. I want you to think about me on, this is my woman, this is my wife, this is my lover, whatever the person is to you. I just want you to think about me and buy me, my favorite chocolates, give me my favorite chocolates. I like roses, give me a rose, you know what I mean? And don't be giving stuff they don't like. Like, one thing I can say about Chris, I don't like flowers. He ain't coming over here with no rose. He know I don't like balloons. He ain't coming over here with no balloons. Don't do silly stuff like that. You know what I mean? This stuff he know I love. Godiva's my favorite chocolate. He knows that. He knows I'll try different chocolates if it's really good. Give me something like that, and it will take me probably forever to eat the chocolate. So by the time you get me another gift, it'll be something else. You can give me a gadget and I'm happy. Like, you can give me a kitchen gadget. I might never use it besides once or twice, but I'm happy with a kitchen gadget. So think of those things about your woman or whoever it is at the time, because, I don't really hear too much about men saying it.
Gigi and Vonnie said facts.
You can't be... But my thing is, what we do wrong is we come at people.
It's the approach.
It's
really always the approach, because you could be so right, but if you come into me in a way, now I'm on guard. Yeah. Where if we just having a conversation, even if it gets a little heated, I can still understand. All right, you're coming from a open place, just being like, this is genuinely how you feel. Yeah. Even if I disagree with what you feel or have something to combat it, you still letting me know how you feel, where you escalated. Now I go, what? It's an argument. Like you said, why has it got to be an argument? This is something so simple.
But that's where I say where it comes into that argument. If that person, like if I go, Chris, can you do such and such? And he yells at me, it's going to come out that I'm going to yell back. But then my thing is, I'm trying to get this point across. So I'm not going to yell back. I'm going to let him get it all out. And then I'm going to explain what I need from him, because he's taking it as an attack. Yeah. And I'm so tired of people somebody is telling you how they feel, and you take it as an attack, because it makes it hard for that person to talk to you. I'm not going to want to talk to you if every time I tell you something, you taking it personal. You know what I mean? What Monica said, don't take it personal. Y'all know her song. Yeah. Don't take it personal. Now, she was talking about some other things, but I'm going to say that was a good line. Don't take it personal. So my thing is, when that person raises their voice because they feel attacked for whatever reason that they want to feel attacked, you just stay calm. And you go, all I'm saying is, I just want to be thought about. Doesn't matter, you can scream, yell, and shout. All I'm saying is I want to be thought about. When you do something, I want to be thought about. Just the same way I think about you. You do not have to ask me to do anything. You have never asked me to buy this crap that I bought you. And I don't even like, but I bought it because you like it. All I'm saying is I want the same courtesy back. I just want to know that I'm on your mind all the time. And paying rent, toilet paper, paper towels, hand stuff is not telling me that. You have to do that if you lived on your own. You're not going to stop and go, Lenore's not here. I'm not going to pay rent or buy toilet paper to wipe my butt. You're not going to do that. So don't act like that's what you're doing just for me, because it's not. It's easy to say.
Sleazy is arching back to the first thing, right? You know, switch up when they lose weight, switch up when they get paid. It's a whole lot of switching. And we ain't playing Nintendo right now. Get into something.
Hello?
What's up?
Ain't nothing free about us.
𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒾𝒁 seasoning. You can get it small or large.
Yes, and it goes good on almost everything.
Like your breakfast, like your lunch, like your dinner. What's your favorite thing to put the 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒁
French fries and popcorn. And it even makes a bad cook look good.
Where can I get it?
At the loveandliveshop.com.
𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒁 seasoning comes in small
and large.
All right, 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒁 seasoning goes on your breakfast, lunch, your dinner.
Yes.
What you like putting it on?
I love putting it on my French fries and my popcorn.
Oh, it's real good, real good.
Yeah, and it even makes a bad cook look good.
Ooh, that's the truth. So where can you get it? At loveandliveshop.com. Get you some 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒁 seasoning
today.
Ain't nothing free about us. Yo. L&L.
All right, okay, we back.
Hey, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry. I told you I'm having medical issues in my life, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back. Yeah. Gigi and Bonnie said it takes two to play their parts in the relationship.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And sometimes men get and women too, just get complacent and think everything is cool just the way it is. And a lot of times it's because we're not adding to it, because we want people to do stuff on their own. But if you allowing it and you chilling with it, why would they change up what they're doing? So think about it that way as well.
Exactly. You know, that does come into play with it too.
Yes.
And Mother Earth said exactly, Sleazy. Rooted in Essential Oil said, you know, I want to be, I want to be about stay calm and collected. You know,
yeah, when
stuff happens, I want to be though,
but it's hard.
It's hard in reality. It's hard to stay calm and collected.
Yeah, for me it used to be very hard, but I still have some times where I'll just blow, because you catch me on the wrong day, and you ain't gonna get the calm. But if I really want to get something across, I just try to sit there and be calm and be like, well, then tell me what your point is. Explain to me. Why are you yelling? I'm just asking a question. I'm not raising my voice. I just want to know. Just try to keep it on that thing, because it is one of those things. It's that thing like in the Bible, it says somebody slap you, give them the right cheek. That can't work with me, because you slap me my hand without me thinking. It's
reaction
automatically
speed, just ready to go.
So if
Defense.
you yell at me, I'm automatically going to yell back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets that way.
But you got to take that automation out, because it's like, this is the way I think about it,
Yeah.
It's two-way street. And again, we're always taught, young and old, this doesn't matter, it scales up. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And that's the foundation. Like,
that is true.
Once you get to a moment where you're like, all right, someone was talking to me like this, would I really want to have a, open discussion with them, or tell them how I feel, whatever. That's the thing, so you got to think about, all right, treat people the way I want to be treated, but you also got to think about, especially your partner, on a personal level, because you might want a certain approach, while they might want a different approach. And so when you think about that, all right, you calm down, you get you get to the point where, okay, now I can hear you out.
Yeah.
Now I can really understand, because that's all the person really wants, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're not doing it the exact way, you can at least say, no, that in your mind, all right, you de-escalated. You took maybe that deep breath that you needed to take. That just thought like, ooh, I could have snapped, but instead I'm going to just shut up.
Exactly.
That
exactly.
you did that, you know, and you stepped in that line of saying, all right, I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated on this.
And that's true. You want to have that concept in your head, but
Mm-hmm.
also you got to realize when you are yelling at somebody or you are coming at them as they're trying to tell you how they feel, all you're letting them know is their opinion
It's irrelevant.
is irrelevant. And so then they don't want to talk, and then it's like that's where relationship slowly dies down because I no longer have a voice in this relationship. So why am I in this relationship? And you don't want to take somebody's voice. I don't care what type of relationship you are. Like me and Eli are business partners. He's way younger than I am. But my thing is I never want to take his voice. I want him to always, even if I don't like what he says, and then sometimes I don't like the way he says it either. And I'll be like, okay, I have to sit down for a minute, and then I tell him, you almost got killed that day. It was just the way you said it.
And I don't even be doing nothing wrong either, so I just don't know like where that be coming from. But again, this is something that she got.
Anyway,
do,
but my thing is, so I have to wait until I calm down because then I'm like, this is what I'm trying to say, and I'm looking at it this way because again, I'm older, so I'm thinking, okay, this is how it is. So my thing is now is I need to know what you're thinking in your head. I'm not trying to assume anymore. I need to know your thought process because it is not clicking with mine, and because you're way younger than I am and I'm older than you, I need to know your thought process to keep going. And because I don't want his voice to ever die down, and it's not important because his voice is very important because he has some good knowledge. But sometimes it's like, what? And I then need to have that conversation. But my goal is no matter how much he frustrates me, and the same probably with him and how much I frustrate him, I want him to have a voice to be able to speak. And a lot of times we try to kill somebody's voice because they're not saying what we want to hear. They're not saying the way we like to hear it. So there's a lot of times you just got to understand that if you get mad every time somebody tells you something and you blow up or you hold it against them or whatever the case may be, you're shutting down that person's voice. So sometimes when somebody is yelling at you, they're thinking to themselves, like, when they're yelling, they feel like they're being attacked. So then they feel like you're taking away their freedom to be who they are.
Yeah.
And it's not that way. So if you can stay calm, because now you know, oh, you're yelling because you feel like I'm attacking you or I'm taking your freedom away. Then you can stay calm and say, okay, well, I'm not raising my voice. I just wanted you to know how I felt and what I would like to have from you because you are my partner. You're my significant other. We are one. And I want us to grow to be the best relationship that there could be. I want us to be, the best of who we are. And I want your voice to be heard just as much as my voice. And I'm not attacking you in any means or ways. I'm just saying I would like a gift on a spare moment. It don't have to be nothing expensive. You could go to Dollar Tree and see something that I like at Dollar Tree. Well, it's not Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25, $1.50. I don't know, because my glasses went up to $1.50. I'm kind of upset about that. But anyway, it don't have to be something expensive. I just want to know that when you see me, you're thinking about. When you go out, you're thinking about me.
It's the thought process.
It's a little trinket.
The fact that I'm on your mind
Yeah,
all the time.
Exactly.
Gigi and Vonnie is heading out, so that's why I popped their message up.
Okay.
They said Love and Live is really the place to be. We love you guys and we'll always be supporting you both.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I have to run now. We're planning out some ideas for some videos.
Yeah.
Bye. Y'all
Okay.
take care, Gigi
Yes,
and Vonnie.
Gigi
Thank
and
y'all
Vonnie.
for being
Thank
here.
you
We do
so much.
appreciate
We
y'all.
appreciate you.
And we gotta welcome somebody in. She lit. And
Uh-uh.
she with the business. We got
755 Media.
755
Media.
Y'all go in and hit my girl up.
I love that song.
We got 755 in here.
What she say?
Right. She said, I just woke up from a nap and now somebody getting divorced. What?
Girl, these people been getting divorces over silly stuff today, honey. These questions ain't playing.
And she said, "What up, everybody?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Y'all all right up here?"
Yeah.
We good. So that's that situation. Yeah, that communication is very important, and making sure people do have a voice is definitely very important too. Because especially in a long-term relationship, you get to a point where you might be tired, and one thing is patterns. That's for sure. Okay, so if you're coming in a pattern of anything, is you start to expect stuff, because it's a pattern. It's usually what happens every time. It becomes predictable. So I know if every time I come to you and have a conversation, and it has to become an argument, then I'm not going to want to talk to you anymore.
Exactly.
If every time I talk to you, you have to add some negative thing, we can't ever come to a resolution, it always has to be a problem, then I'm not going to want to come to you and have that conversation.
Exactly.
It's like, if everything that we do within our relationship in lanes of communication always has some type of negative stint to it.
Yeah.
Why is that compelling to me? Because I'm on my own. I can be happy on my own, but
exactly.
Then being happy in a relationship is hard if you are taking that thing away, taking that communication away.
Yes.
And that's what we don't realize that we do. We create these patterns, but then surprise when now we don't want to have a conversation. Why does my partner not want to talk to me? Why is my partner not around me? Why is this? Why is that? But it's because this is you don't want nobody coming to you and not be able to speak to you because you're shutting them down, or because you don't allow them to feel open and talk or anything like that. Like that's stuff that you need to be mindful of.
And that's not only just with your partner. That is with
everybody.
That goes right back to the beginning when I first was talking about communication. Mm-hmm. It is with everything, because communication is so more than just talking. It is also listening, understanding, and being able to acknowledge what you heard the other person say. Because a lot of times when you're arguing or whatever, you're not even listening to each other. You're just ready for your next comeback of what you said. So you heard one or two things, and now your focus is to come back on that one or two things of that conversation, and then wonder why the relationships don't work, why business partners don't work, why families are having issues that they're having, why all these different things are happening when you could just communicate and have those things. We all have different beliefs. We all have different ideals. We are not the same. You are creating your whole own story every time. And I state that a lot because a lot of times we feel like we're not worthy. And that's just a lie that you're told, and you feel like it's you saying it to yourself, but we're told, we are telling ourselves this lie, and we're believing the lies that we're told. And so when somebody comes at us in a way, we're believing that they're attacking us because we don't want to admit the negativity things that we feel that is about us. You know what I mean? So I think...
Okay, I'm going to have to pause you right now. I know you're getting into something really
and my
important.
brain just stop.
Yes,
leave.
I know. I'm sorry, but we got to welcome somebody in. We got
Backyard Q.
Backyard Q. Backyard Q's in here. Remember Backyard Q used to doing the barbecue videos all the time?
Yeah.
And then he took a break off of YouTube.
Oh, you took a break so long. Oh my goodness, I remember you. How are you? I was so confused. I was looking at him like, you don't
interrupt me for that. Yeah.
No, not just for that. My
yeah.
memory is not that good. So we lost that memory. So anyway,
I'm sorry, but Backyard Q was in here.
Hey, how you doing?
He said, "Hey sis."
Hey, how you doing?
And 755 said my divorce was the best thing that ever happened. Well, it was in the talks. Okay, so like you're saying though, it doesn't matter what relationship it is. You still have to have that same kind of thought. Again, the stages of it is listening, hearing, understanding, and then also acknowledging everything that's coming out of the person's mouth.
Yes.
And that's the correspondence. If you keep it cordial while you're doing all those things, there shouldn't be a problem. Exactly. If you're looking for understanding while you're doing that, there shouldn't be a problem. But like you're saying, we're in an argument. The first thing we're thinking about is a comeback. The moment that you switch your mentality from a comeback to, okay, let me think before I speak,
exactly.
then it's a whole different game. It's a game changer. Yes, they say. Backyard Q said, it's been a while working, gonna get going again soon.
That's good. I can't wait because you've been cooking. You used to cook some good food. I was all excited.
Yeah, we used to be watching your videos back.
But I'm kind of glad you ain't really on there right now because we're doing vegetarian right now, and your food be looking good, and it's not vegetarian.
No,
you ain't up there grilling up no mushrooms, no jackfruit and stuff like that. So we're not gonna, we'll be done in a couple of weeks. But yes, I'm so glad to see you back.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you in here.
And also, again, I want to say that we do on our Buy Me a Coffee have a new coloring book up there. So please go and check it out.
𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶𝓁.com/LoveAndLiveShow.
Yeah.
Got the Run Me My Money coloring book. Y'all know all about that.
Yeah, the Run Me My Money coloring book. And it is, when you go in there, go to extra because it's not going to tell you all that. So I'm letting you know, hit the button extra, and then it'll take you right to our Run Me My Money coloring book.
While she's saying that, I'm going to go ahead and put a little effort into just dropping.
And so while he's doing that too, let me go ahead and tell you about, we are bringing the Talk It Out show back up. It's coming up. We kind of figured out what we kind of wanted to do with the Talk It Out show. I just got to have a meeting with Mother Earth Consultant. She kind of already knows. I just now know more how I want it to lay out better because it took me a while to figure it out. But like we talked about it on Monday, it is going to be talking to entrepreneurs, and so you can get ideas of how to become an entrepreneur, and that includes YouTube. So I will be reaching out to people in the next month or so. I just want to get everything situated before I reach out to anybody to do it. But I already have people in my head that I want to do our first interview with.
All right, so I'm dropping the link right now to the Run Me My Money coloring book.
There you go.
All right, so he said it's going to be different. It's going to be different. You know I'm doing what I'm working on, and I'll remember y'all and shout you out always.
Ooh, thank you.
Appreciate it, Backyard Q.
Yes.
Appreciate it. And we so glad that you back in the swing of things.
Yes.
She was really invested in you, Backyard.
I was.
She was like, oh, he ain't upload no more. He going to work. He got a job.
We made him get a job. Cause he want to pay some bills. I'm trying to eat.
We got to get well with somebody. She got the fitness.
Yeah.
So as you are looking at Backyard Q getting ready to make you something yourself, you can also learn to work it off with Wellness with Frugal Mama. She says hello. How you doing, Wellness with Frugal Mama?
Yes.
What's going on? She all about the health and wellness over there. So got to get well with her.
And then I also want to tell you, our weather is fluctuating. We're supposed to be up in the 40s. Like an early 40, like 40, 41. And we staying in a below freezing territory. Yeah. Which now is supposed to be raining. And, I've been praying that it don't really do that. But, we slowly running out of things. Yeah. So I need it to melt. So I'm asking, it says, 2 or more are gathered. It will work out. I need us to pray that, the stuff melts so we can go get us some food. Because we're being vegetarian. Yeah. And I'm going to make some stuff that's been in my head before I get off the
But you gotta go to the store.
Yeah, there's this thing called a store, and I don't drive in this weather. Mm-hmm. Queen don't drive in this weather. She don't do it, y'all.
Mother Earth said praying for y'all.
Yes, thank you.
I've been praying for you too.
And she ain't out.
We in the same state. You my mom.
I be praying for you every day. Like, come on,
Lord. Do the same thing over here.
So we just waiting for everything to melt. But it's been fluctuating. I've been looking at it. It's going 32, right there. 31. Now we at 30. So, we need to get to 33, 34, 35. Let's get to the 40s like we said.
Yeah. So, with that being said, definitely with that, that communication, that was really very important because it all stemmed from the division between, your partner is buying something for the household and buying something on a personal level.
Exactly.
That line, that division wasn't being showed there because it's like, all right, you got toilet paper. Yeah, you got soap. Yeah, you got towels. I'm appreciative of all that stuff. But again, it's not like I'm solely benefiting off of that. And like you're saying.
And it could be something small because I remember my husband one time, he just was like, babe, here's a couple of dollars. Go to the movies. You know how you like to date yourself. That was the best gift ever. Mm-hmm. Like, I get to go to the movies, and he's going to watch our son, because at the time it was just our son, and he gonna watch our son, and I get to go to the movies, and then he paid for my movies and my popcorn because when I go to the movies, I'm doing it all up. Don't just send me to the movies because everything is expensive. Well, I know I'm going to the movies. I want to do that. So it just something simple like that. Or he just be like, I brought you home a coffee. Those things, it don't have to be nothing majorly big. I just want to get that in the head. Just something that your woman or your man likes. You pick it up. Like when I see stuff for Chris, I don't be like, ooh, this. I'm in whatever that little thing is. I be on Amazon and Temu, and I be looking at stuff. I don't really buy on Temu. I don't know why. I fill my card up on Temu.
It's a mental thing.
And it just sits there. But Amazon, and I think what it is Temu take too long to come. Now, it don't take long like Wish, but it take too long to come. Like when I get Amazon, Amazon come in 1 to 3 days. I know it's here. Wish I be up here 2-3 weeks, and then I'm waiting for it to come. I don't like that.
They say yes, Amazon and Temu.
Yeah,
Mother Earth said on the weather, it's that east wind that messes things up. And we got to welcome somebody in. She's living the best life. She changed her name, then she changed it back. So we got Brittany's live. Brittany, how you doing?
She living her best life.
Hey, come on now.
She living her best life. Okay.
Yes, they say she's agreeing with you with the Amazon. And
yes, those are my stores. And I'll buy stuff, just be like, ooh. And my husband talks about me with Amazon because he's like, you got your own personal truck. And I was like, well, they be slacking.
Y'all should see it though. It'd really be crazy. It's like, who's at the door with package? We all know who be at the door with a package.
Yesterday, something came at the door, and I was like, ain't nothing at the door because I didn't order nothing. Like, I ain't ordered nothing.
It'd be a shame. No, she be having the boxes be towering up. Oh, yeah, check this. Be losing packages. How you got so much package that you losing the Amazon package?
I don't know. Hey.
It made it to the house, but where is it?
Because they be moving stuff. That's why. Because him and my daughter be moving stuff. And then when I'm looking at well, what does it look like? So then I got to go, this is what it looks like right here. I got to go on my side, right here. Don't tell me I know it was here. And Elijah loses stuff like it ain't nothing. I don't know where. And then he be like this. No, I didn't do that. And be like, what? Really want to swear on it? I didn't do that. No, partner.
Brittany,
you did it.
Said,
you don't want to talk about that?
No, because you already know you be having too much stuff over here. It's hard to manage. She said, I used to go shopping before the movies. They stuff too hard for me.
Like my thing is, I just want to be. When I used to, because I don't do it anymore, Brittany. I don't. But when I used to go to the movies, it was just like, I think because when I was young, we had to sneak food in, or we had to go to Dollar Tree when it was actually Dollar Tree.
She's saying the same thing. The same candy be cheaper at the store.
Yeah. But then I was like, no, I want the full experience. I think because I didn't get the full experience.
Yeah, you was like,
and then go down, I just want the full experience. So when I go, I want the popcorn, the drink. If I want a candy, I want to get a candy. I really don't buy too much of the candy unless it's something I don't see at the store all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because what I realized, I don't be eating the candy. The candy come home with me. So then, I can go to the Dollar Tree for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can go to that to do that, but now you can't even go to Dollar Tree to get it because it's $1.25, so you have to go to Winko to get it for $1.
You gotta go to every store.
You gotta go to different stores now because Dollar Tree done got expensive on the stuff. But I just want the full experience of my popcorn and my drink and stuff like that. I really don't buy candy unless it's something I don't see often. Not never, but I don't see often, and I'll buy it. But I don't even eat the candy. I just eat the popcorn and the drink. I love the popcorn and the drink. Now you get home and give me some popcorn, I nibble on it, and then I'm cool.
Rooted in Essential Oil said, Rooted in Essential Oils first said, I can't get with Temu. It's too much like Wit. It's cheap and it takes forever. I've been forgetting what I ordered.
But Temu is not as slow as Wish. I promise you that. Because Wish, you really do forget you ordered. It be like 4, 5, 6 months later, you got it. And then what makes me mad, I remember I ordered something, and I'm not even lying. I thought I was getting me a pressure cooker. And I waited, and it took me like forever. So I ended up writing them. I didn't even get my order, which I ended up getting it. But it was just, the pressure cooker, the little rubber thing that goes around to keep the pressure cooker like it's supposed to. That's what and I've been had that, and I didn't even know what it was for. And I was like, oh, you got to really read because they be tricking you. And
you don't be reading, though.
No, it
You
says
be acting
pressure
up.
cooker. It
Listen.
doesn't say the rubber to the pressure cooker. It don't even show you the rubber. It shows you a pressure cooker. I saw that on Temu and almost got trapped up on Temu because it said, I'm going to make up something because I can't think of what it was. But it was saying like you could get a printer.
Mm-hmm.
And it just shows you. Now click on it and click and I'm like, let me read what this is saying because I'm not seeing this printer.
Yeah, you gotta always
And
read.
then it was talking about like a cord. I said, see, y'all be tripping people up.
Rooted in Essential Oil said, I work at Amazon and I can't believe what people order.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you don't work here because you be like, what this stuff is doing?
Brittany
now?
said, my mama like to buy stuff on there, not me. But I said, people order everything off Amazon.
Yes.
And speaking on that, buying stuff from the store before you go, Brittany said that's the best experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand with the, when you go to the movies, I feel like what is essential, you do want some type of beverage. Sometimes I can go without a beverage, but I always gotta have the popcorn.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, at certain movie theaters.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Century popcorn be on point.
Yeah.
But
I'm
the other one don't be. What's the other one called? The Century and then there's
I don't know.
the main one.
I don't know.
Well, the main one, their popcorn is all right.
I like the theater over here, but anyway,
That's the
getting
main
off
one.
that one. No.
The one on Division is the main.
I'm not talking about Division. I'm talking about the.
That little cheap one.
Yeah. Anyway, Mother Earth said Regal.
Thank you, Regal.
But
it's not that good.
Getting on that. So when you got that going on, listen, you got to make sure you got somebody with a purse or something. Bring your mama, bring your lady, bring somebody. Okay, bring your cousin, somebody. Cause listen, y'all got to go to the store before and pack that purse up with all the good snacks and everything.
Don't be bringing up fried chicken like nobody can smell your purse, okay?
Listen, that's a whole different conversation.
Don't be bringing up
and that's the thing. This is why my problem. Throw in the fried chicken. You might as well go to Popeyes, KFC.
No, don't do Popeyes. You can smell that.
Listen. This is the problem, right? Every time you get to the theater, they want to sell you some nasty food and charge you $15. Why do I want this hot dog with this cheese stuff and you charging $25 for a full meal?
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Listen,
we on relationship advice, so let me tell you this right now.
They playing.
Don't take your woman to the movies and want her to pack her purse.
Okay, listen, this is what
that
you have
is
to do.
a no. Do not take your woman. Now, if you married and y'all talking about this, that's right. Do not take your woman on a date, and you not married, because when we married, we be like, because we got budgets and we got these dang children with us. Do not in your life take your woman on a date and tell her to put stuff in her purse.
Yes, do that. So
because there's going to be a man that will take her to the movie and will not put stuff in her purse, and she going to look at you with side eyes, and you know how to rock.
She's not going to have a good experience because she's not eating KFC and Popeyes when she at the movies with that dude, because he got her the nasty chili dog that was $25.
Best way not to pay for the chili dog is take her out to eat first. Then you guys go walk around and then have popcorn.
What if the movie's like 3 hours? You're going to get hungry. You want to eat a little something.
No, that's what the popcorn is there to hold you over.
Come on, not a 3 hour movie.
No, you ain't getting no hot dogs. I'm going to tell you.
Come on, quit playing.
I even take kids there and they don't ask for the dang nasty hot dog. So what are you talking about?
Come on, that's what I'm saying. So
I get them little package and they got the popcorn, their drink, and their little snack candy thing. Yeah, that's what they get. And they happy. But don't you dare take a woman on a date and then tell her to stuff her purse.
Okay, so this
especially
is what you do.
If you see her with a name brand purse, she is not stuffing her purse.
So this is what you do, okay?
Now she offers to stuff her purse. Oh, boo! I don't want you to be paying all that. Then you can do that, but don't you dare, as a man, taking that woman out on a date, stuffing the purse. That is relationship advice 101.
Listen, we're gonna get into this right here, right? Stuff that purse for one. But listen, okay. Here's what we do. You got that Chanel, you got that Louis, you got that Gucci. You don't want that, right? Okay, you don't want to do that. Go ahead, go to Ross, Walmart, get a nice, generic, cheap purse.
Is that what you're buying?
That could be the gift. See, so this is what the conversation was. We have the household gift, and we have the single gift, right?
Yeah.
That could be a household gift. See, that arches back to the relationship that we was having. The guy didn't know the division between the household gift and the partner gift. That can be your household gift. All right? This is something that you guys can share together.
But that's what I'm saying.
We have this generic purse.
That's if you've been in a relationship for a while or you've been married.
Listen,
if y'all living together, yes, I get that. If y'all are married, yes, I get that.
You don't want no finger looking good while you're watching the movie.
No.
You're playing.
No.
You're playing.
I'm gonna just tell you, I've never done that. I've never accepted it. I remember when I was younger because I never had the experience of a real movie. And the guy was telling me, "Ooh, bring your pretty." And I just was like, "Oh, we ain't going on this date. We ain't doing that."
But that's the thing.
Because my thing is, for me on a date, I'm just gonna say on a date for me, you didn't have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna do something, I want the full experience.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact that I'm on a date. I want to try something new. I want to try things that I can't do for myself.
Yeah.
Or, I want to try these things. This is just what I want to do.
Yes,
and you telling me to stuff my purse. I was already stuffing my purse.
I can agree with that. Okay, that's the first date. You met her on the dating website. You met her on the side of the road, whatever, right? Don't do that on the first date because you look cheap. Okay. But
the second,
let's
the third,
see.
or the fourth.
We might get towards the fifth date. We're going back to the movies. We have a stronger connection. Remember last time we went to the movies? Let's go to Popeyes. Let's go to KFC. Let's go to McDonald's or something. Let's go somewhere before we get to the movies. All right, I got you this new purse. Here you go. It's a nice gift. Walmart purse. $25.
But my thing is, if you can do all that, why not just take it out to the plane? Why? That's what I'm saying. Why you can't take it to McDonald's, KFC, Popeyes, and sit there and eat, and then go to the movies? Why are we bringing it in, trying to hide the smell, and not get caught thrown out the movie theater because we don't go to Popeyes? Because you don't watch it on TV like there's no smell.
We're going to get to the chat.
Yeah, because you're
just going crazy right
this
now.
Relationship advice is
all right.
back.
You already know who it is. It's the 7-time award-winning champ. When it's cold out, chinchilla wearing, so you know we got it on right now. When it's hot out, putting on the sunglasses, those with the sun variety. We got, it's your boy Leo. Get it. He said, what's up, fam?
Yeah.
How you doing, Leo? Rooted in essential oil. So yeah, shop before you go into the movies. Used to bring the whole backpack, wings, drink, candy, the works. Absolutely.
What are y'all doing?
Absolutely. That's how you have to do it. Come on, Rooted. You know you was rooted. You was rooted with the essentials. Okay, you was rooted with the essentials. Talk about it. Brittany said, "Oh yeah, my biggest purse coming that day." Tell them about it. Come on. They be smelling. They know what's up. Exactly. Exactly. Know what's up. Come on now. Brittany said, "That's a time." Brittany said, "Gotta match my energy."
I can't with y'all.
Oh, Brittany said, "Show them you can save before marriage." Let them know. Let them know. See, it's not still stuff. You bought it beforehand. Yeah.
Who's a hashtag from your purse? Rudy is wrong. Rudy, you is wrong.
Brittany's hashtag bring your own food. Stay is not feeling that.
She said, hell no to the no. I'm with Stay. Y'all tripping.
Brittany said hashtag save the coins, sis.
No, not on no dates. No.
She said, that's exactly, I got you, man. Oh, man. Listen, rooted in essential oil on the first date. Wear a shirt, stuff your purse. Okay, there you go.
We're not doing that on the first date, y'all. That is a no. We're not doing that on the first date. That is
absolutely.
No. Y'all is tripping. See, that's why y'all in relationships now, because y'all tripping. No. No, y'all tripping.
I think that was a fun-filled conversation.
There's something wrong with all y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all. I love y'all, but y'all's wrong. Like literally, I'm saying at least the first date to the sixth date, we are not.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna do even numbers. So first date to sixth date, we're not doing that. We're just not.
You saying that, but listen.
No, I meant
we're getting well acquainted, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a date thing, right?
Yes.
I think what Brittany's saying is very good right there. Show that you could save some money in this relationship. Show that you really, you're about that. Cut the coins a little bit,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
755 said not the first or the seventh.
Thank you. I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all right now. When a guy take you out, is it all right here to take you to McDonald's on your first date? Like, I just want to know because y'all sitting up here tripping because I know movies are expensive, but I know these guys be taking people out to some expensive restaurant and all you doing is eating and leaving. So you know. All the food is doing is passing through your system and out your behind. You know what I mean? But if you went to the movies, you get a movie and a meal that pass through your mind, but you have that memory of the movie, that snuggling and all that. So don't come at me being cheap when it comes to the movie when y'all be taking these women to these expensive restaurants, okay?
Listen, we're not being cheap. This is what happened, okay?
Oh, no.
This is what happened.
Oh, no.
Let's simplify it, okay?
No.
We instead of going out to that nice restaurant, this is what we did. Okay, you can get that date some other time. Now we're going to the movies.
Yes.
Listen, you pay for the movie, but you're also paying for something to eat. So it's 2 in 1. You get the double experience. So we went through the drive-through. We got some wings. We got maybe a burger, maybe fries, whatever you want. You know, you can say that, get whatever you want. Get whatever you want. All right, it's all going in the same purse. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And then after that, you get there. Okay, you buy some popcorn, maybe buy a drink. Maybe that's the stuff that you'll kind of keep as the exception. You hit that movie theater and you have the time of your life.
Again, like I said, you take these women out to all these different restaurants. Even if you just went to Applebee's, you're spending more than what you spend at the movie. If you go to, unless you do the 2 for $25, but if you go to Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster. What's that one? That place that Olive likes. That
Olive Garden.
Okay, Olive Garden, but the one that her brother took her to.
Oh, 𝒮𝒾𝒁𝒁.
𝒮𝒮𝒁𝒁. All those are expensive, and you spend them, and all you doing is getting a meal. So me going to the movies, you give me my popcorn, my candy, and my drink should be fine with the movies because I'm getting 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Now, take me out to eat before, even if we are going to McDonald's or KFC or Popeyes or whatever wing burger shop you're going to. And then we go to the movie because then I'm just nibbling on the popcorn and having a drink. But you sitting up here bringing that restaurant to the place. They got movie theaters now that have restaurants in there and you can watch a movie and it's just as nice and great. But y'all are full of crap talking about you saving some money and y'all will go out to eat and spend $50, $60 at the restaurant and that's all you got was the restaurant. Here is a whole movie theater. You watching a movie and enjoying yourself. Stop it.
Mother, I don't even take myself to McDonald's. But Brittany, she come through some fast right. She said, if I was a man, I'm going to let you know right off, okay? I don't got it like that. Women love the truth.
When women don't love the truth. Brittany's like, women don't love the truth.
Don't be acting like you have it and you don't.
But then don't ask me to go to the movies. There's other places you can take me.
Mother,
and especially if you have McDonald's money and KFC and Popeyes and Wingstop and all them money, you can just take me there. Don't take me to the movies then. Like, literally, you got to think about it. It's like those people that shop at Dollar Tree, right? Because I shop at Dollar Tree. So it's like those people that shop at Dollar Tree for everything. Dollar Tree ain't always cheap, though. You know what I mean? If you think about it, if you have, like, you get those little tiny candies and you buy 3 or 4 of those, you could have bought the big bag for less than what you would have paid for 3 or 4 of the candies because that would have cost you $3 or $4 and you could have just got the big bag of candy and got way more candy for $3. That's how I look at the movies. You choose the way you do your stuff. If you can't afford movies, don't take me to the movies because it ain't in your budget.
Brittany's saying same thing you do to get her is what you got to do to keep her. If you can't keep up, don't start it.
Well, then you guys will never go to the movies or out to eat because the restaurant costs more than the movies.
755 said, that's why I date my...
Damn self, exactly.
No, but on a serious note, though. On a serious note.
And you shouldn't be dating. If you can't date, if you don't have no money to date, don't date.
On a serious note. When it comes to the movie conversation, right? Now, being honest, you don't got to buy that whole separate purse. You don't got to do all that, okay? But what I will say, and again, I do kind of agree with Queen Lenora right here. Don't be doing this to the first date. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing this in a dating phase. Now, the moment y'all stepping into a relationship, you put a title on things. Okay, now we're gonna buy this purse. We're gonna get nah. Nah, I'm kidding. But on a serious note, we're gonna head to a little store, get something that we want before we go in. That's it.
Some candy.
Some candy.
And we ain't putting the whole
Some
meal
candy.
deal in your dang purse.
Now, we could go out to eat. This is when you have to buy the new purse. We have some leftovers. Oh, let's put them in this purse while we go to the movies. Okay, see, and I feel like this is a compromise between both ideas here, okay? So Queen Lenore is saying, you know, go out to the movies before. Go out to eat before the movies. So now, all I'm saying, in addition, okay, this is an investment, so don't be afraid to spend this extra money. Go to Winco. You can be a little bit bougie, maybe go to Target. Get you this nice cheap purse. Now, this is an investment. I'm telling y'all, this is an investment. Think smarter, not harder here. You pay a little, but it's going to pay off. You go, now you have these leftovers. You can now bring these into the establishment. And not only do you have popcorn, maybe your drink, you also have a nice meal to enjoy during the movie. There we go.
I'm done with y'all.
Mother Earth said that's why Netflix and chill for real.
Oh.
755 said, when I go out, I don't ask for
it. Because I don't want you asking me for it. I'm asking for the whole shebang bang, y'all. I'm just tell you. Chris will let you know. When we go to the movies, I want the real meal deal. I'm going to have a good time. Now, I'm not buying no hot dog because when I look at that hot dog, don't look that appealing to me for me to buy. So if I'm buying a hot dog, I'm just trying to waste your money because I'm not feeling
There's no
it.
reason.
But me getting my popcorn and my drink, and because like I said, if it ain't no candy that if it's candy I can see all the time, I'm not getting it. And I realize that I don't eat candy in the movies. So, but some people do, and so it's up to you guys how you want to do it. But I'm just saying we ain't stuffing our purse.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. We gonna be on the date. If you dating me, we dating. And even if we become an item and we're only seeing each other and we're dating.
Yeah.
And you taking me out of date. We can put a candy bar in there. My leftovers is gonna stay because when we get home, I'm gonna probably want to chill and watch TV with you with my leftovers. I already ate at the place. I couldn't finish my food at the restaurant. I'm not bringing it into the movie theater. I'm just not. I don't care what Eli is saying over here. And I'm just telling you the truth. It's just not happening like that. It's just not. And like I said, if you can't, you got to look at it in a different manner as, the movie theater is expensive. Because when you guys go out to eat, you got to look at the bill. Like I've seen people spend way more money and all you did was go to a nice restaurant and you spend a meal. You are at a movie eating some popcorn and chilling and getting this big full screen and having a good time. You don't really need to do all that. And it won't cost you that much money. And if you work the deal right,
you can get a lot going on.
You can get the movie theater real cheap.
And this is what I
like. They have those coupons where you download their app, you get 10 movies, you get some free movies. Every month you get a free ticket. So you can save your free tickets up and then waste your money on the food, and the women won't even know. Stay
said, Mama always told me keep a quarter so I could call for a ride home. Mother Earth said regular people eat more than you, Queen, also. But anyway,
shut up.
we're gonna put this also into the conversation.
Shut up.
On an extremely serious note, though, like you're saying with the movie thing, right? In comparison, movies are a cheaper date. They usually are. If you go into any kind of restaurant, you have to think, okay, now you're paying this, and then you're going to get looked at sideways if you don't pay a tip. And it's just common courtesy. You want to throw a little tip. So, with that being said, you go to the movies, you don't even have to tip. And the thing is, the movie business has been struggling ever since, the pandemic. So, they're trying to they be having them deals going on, and them deals is more than when it was before. So,
yeah, movies used to go on every Tuesday. Yeah,
so I would always be on the, price hunt for that too. And, you can conveniently throw the date on a certain day if you ain't got the, the heft for that.
Yeah.
And now that you done paid for, let's say, half off on the ticket, now you could put the rest towards the drink, the popcorn, and all that. That's the mentality.
Get you a coffee, drink some ice cream because they have
you
some
can
good ice
go
cream
crazy
there.
with it. So
some coffee drinks in there. But
so,
my thing is
yeah,
buy
but
your beer with it. You know, there's things you could do now at the movie theater that we didn't have back in the day.
But I'm all for you know, throwing that
and download the app. Eli is a king of downloading app to get the discount. So then, like I said, the woman won't even know that her movie was free.
Listen, while you downloading the app, you might even get the meals things on there too. You might get a free popcorn or something like that. You don't even know. But 755 says, seriously, what's a sexy date to me is a meaningful conversation. I don't mind cooking. As his hand caresses my waist and kisses the nape of my neck. Oh, my bad. I got carried off.
See, that's not dating. That's we in a relationship now.
Yeah, that's
we in a relationship. This is moments the meal might not never get done. The way you talking, the meal ain't even getting done. Because you ain't patting and chatting now. You know. You got caressed and stuff. Mm-hmm. You like, and you
755. They said, ooh, 755. But anyway, and mother said, everyone seems to be in their blankets. Also, I know they do be cold in the movies, but you know, I think some other activity be happening. But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop off. We appreciate everybody for being here. We had a ball with y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and close out by saying,
wait, before we do that, please don't forget to go check us out on Buy Me a Coffee.
Buy Me a Coffee, go check it out.
With the coloring book, and be prepared to watch our Talk Our Show. Will be coming to you soon.
Okay, what she just said right there, and as we close out, I'm gonna pin the link to the Buy Me a Coffee post. We're gonna close out by saying, remember
to love and live
each day
as if
it were
your
last. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all take care.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. Taste the hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmations. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your pop-up. Tropical morning. For your royalty. Love and live empire. Bringing all the heat. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Elijah, favorite nephew. Lenora, she know it's the truth. Adriana, Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it, listen.
It's the love
Hey,
and live
hey,
show. It's the love and live show.
love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, we stay. Love and live. Get up, we stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and show.
Smooches.